Well, hello there, folks. Welcome to the 30. This is Patrick. I hope you are doing well. Well, it's coming down to the end of 2021. Would you believe it? We are days away from 2022, and I just wanted to come on. This is our final show of 2021, and we've had a good run. Today, we're going to be talking about or recap some of the things that we did in 2021, and then we're also going to be talking about some of the things that we are going to do in 2022. And I have some guests that were previous guests of the show, and they're going to be talking about some of the things that they went through in 2021 and some of the predictions and goals that they have for 2022. So hold tight, stay here, make sure that you share this broadcast. Let them know that the 30 is on the air right now live. If you can watch it live, that's great. If you're watching this in replay, we thank you. And hold tight. Let's get this party started. Well, welcome again, gang. This is Patrick. I am your host of the 30. We do this each and every Thursday live. We stream live to Facebook, we stream to YouTube, and we also stream to LinkedIn, where we focus primarily on speaking with leaders, entrepreneurs, small business owners, and those that are doing some positive things in their community, personal and professional development experts. So this is, as I said, our final show of 2021. We are so excited that we're going to be moving into a new year, 2022. 2021 has been a great year for us with the 30. I'm going to give you some of the things that we did in 2021, and I'm also going to talk about some of the things that we'll be doing in 2022. Just to let me see who is on here. I have two of our guests that is in our studio. They'll be coming on shortly. But let me give a shout out to a couple of folks here. Anna, how are you? Sounds good. Looks good tonight. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it very much. I hope all is well with you. And my 808 brother, aloha, Ray. Aloha to you and Karen, the family. Feel free. I'm going to send the link, Ray, and come on and join us. So I'm going to put that link in the chat for you. So come on and join. Actually, I'm going to send you that link right now. So I'll be happy to have you come on and join us. And if you want to join us, I'll send that to you too. Let's have a party, right? Let's have a party because it's coming on to the end of the year, folks. Let's have a 30 party. But let me bring my guests in and welcome them to the stream. Erica, welcome. Hello, welcome to the 30. And then my brother Assad, how are you? Assad,
wonderful,
welcome.
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.
It's good to have you. It's good to have you. So we are going to be talking about 2021, folks. And I think Erica, you were on the show maybe a month ago.
Yes, that's right.
And Assad, you were on the show early up in 2021. So tell our viewers what you do, who you are and what you do, and then we'll get right into our content. Erica, start us off.
So I'm a virtual summit strategist. I help virtual summit hosts pick a platform, plan out their event, help them stream produce, help them repurpose their virtual summit content. That's it.
That's what you do. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Erica. Assad, tell our viewers who you are and what you do.
Yes. Yes. I am actually an entrepreneur in Rochester, New York. I'm from Rochester. I love the city. I want to keep it vibrant, and so what I do, I'm a baker. by trade, but what I like to call myself is a food industrialist. Um,
I love that.
yeah, I love the culinary arts, and I like approaching it from a healthy perspective. So
Okay.
coming up with healthy alternatives, and being in the baking realm, I've been doing a lot of things with vegan and trying to find allergy-free alternatives for people, and making their pastries, appealing to their, allergy-free preferences. But also, just making it good and tasty, and making people happy is what I do, I would say.
Awesome. Good, good, good. And how long have you been doing that, Asad? Just refresh our viewers' memory.
So I've been doing this since 2011. I've been doing this since 2011, going on, a little over a decade.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. You've been doing that for quite a long time. And I know that you have some great news to share. We're going to come back and talk about that shortly. Erica, let's talk about you. How long have you been doing virtual?
I've been doing it for about 3 years now. So
Okay. And you are located where?
I'm in South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay, great. I know that you have some little folks on your end trying to come in. Bring her in the stream if you want to bring her in. If she wants to come in.
No, she wants to eat some bread, and she wants to eat some cheese and crackers, and I'm telling her no because her daddy went out to get her food. So
Okay, okay, all right. Well, tell her to hang in there. So our conversation tonight, we want to talk about 2021, specific to 2021. And here's what I'm going to ask you first. I'm going to ask you to give me one success, something that you accomplished in 2021. Then I'm going to ask you to talk about one thing that didn't go too well. I'm not going to call it a failure, right? Because with that comes opportunities. But one of the things that didn't go too well that you set out to do and maybe didn't happen in 2021. And then one lesson that you learned from both success and your opportunity. So who'd like to go first? Let's see. Erica, how about you?
I was gonna vote for Assad. But I say the good thing that happened this year is that I started my show, Talk Virtual, this year, and I've been consistent with it every week all this year. Um, I guess the bad thing is I want to say maybe it's not bad, but I took on too many clients for free.
Mm,
So next year maybe not.
okay, okay. So you weren't looking at your value, right, of what you could bring. So the lesson learned is what? What is the lesson
Well,
learned?
I know the value. I know what I can do. I
Hmm.
just didn't ask for to be compensated for it. And what I did instead was ask for testimonials or case studies. I They can be used. They can be useful, but I still feel like I should have got something. I should have asked for something. So that's why I say maybe that wasn't such a good thing.
Okay, okay, great. Asad, what about you? One success, one thing that you didn't go as planned, and then one lesson learned.
Yes. Okay. So 2021 was the year that I had said to myself. So just a little background: Taste Supreme Bakery is a gourmet bakery in upstate New York. We specialize in vegan and gluten-free pastry, 100% gluten-free with a growing vegan selection of products. And so we've been at the market for years. So since 2011. So in 2021, the goal of that I had set for the business was opening up our first brick and mortar retail shop front, full time, a full time establishment. So that's what my goal was, to find the right building for the bakery and cafe, Taste Supreme Bakery and Cafe. I want to say, I'm happy to say that we found the building.
Nice.
We found the building.
Congratulations. That's great.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the success. We found the building. I would say if we want to use the word failure or setback is setback is that I did not make my milestone date of opening. I wanted it to open in November, mid-November, but things happened and I'm still not open yet, but I'm getting closer to it.
Okay, great. I know you said that when you were on, that you had a location in mind, right, on a certain street.
Yeah.
So the good news that it was probably not on that street, but it was on another street, but you found a building.
Yeah. I could tell you how that happened.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happened was I was working with a realtor to help me find the right building.
Mm-hmm.
And just a shout out to Michael Quinn from Realty Max from Remax Realty. Very, very personable guy. Really cares about his clients. I was working with a previous realty company. I'm not going to say their name,
Mm-hmm.
but weren't as helpful. But Michael Quinn at Remax was really helpful, very, very personal. So he actually gave me a very large. He was sending me all types of properties to look at, and he was actually making time to actually go see them. So I actually looked at multiples. I would say at least about 10 different buildings or listings he had sent me, but we actually went and actually looked at 4 of them. And so the first one was the one I thought that was gonna be for Taste Supreme on Monroe Avenue, but after being in negotiations with realtor agents and seller agents, they just figured out that the landlord at the building needed some upgrades, that the building was a bit too old, just couldn't work out. So I had to look at 2 other places over on South Avenue. Again, one I thought would work, but it was just not the best for parking. And it's just a very awkward position. But we finally found a great location on North Winton Road at the intersection of North Winton and East Main Street. And
that's in Rochester.
That's in Rochester. So I actually was able to find that one and get a commercial lease on it. And really good landlord, and so a good tenant landlord relationship, and I think it's going to go well.
Good. So what was one lesson that you learned from 2021, Asad?
I would say I learned to be persistent regardless of setbacks or different things. I may have to pivot. So I learned in 2021 how to pivot and keeping my options open, because I was putting all my eggs in one basket, and working with Michael, he was like, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, man. Have options. And so he gave me a lot of options. So I say in 2021, I learned how to be persistent and also give myself options.
Okay, great. Thank you. And we have Anna. Anna, it looks like you're on. Hello. Welcome to the 30.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, I am so impressed by you. You look at this thing you got going on the New Year's Eve. Yeah.
So
I heard South Ave mentioned briefly. I actually live on South Ave in Brockport, so
yeah, he was talking about South Ave in the city of Rochester.
Got it.
Anna is one of our viewers, and she's usually online. We got Zeph Zan here. She's here. Traveling. Actually, she's on the road, so she's traveling, so she can't be on camera. Hopefully, she's joined us. And Anna is always with Zeph Zan. So Zeph, don't get mad. I'm borrowing Anna for tonight. right?
I freelance. I've signed the NDAs. It's all good.
Okay, all right. So Anna, let's talk about one success. We're talking about professional or personal. So one success that you had for 2021, one area of opportunity, and one lesson learned. And if you want to join us and on the show, if you're out there viewing and you want to join us, just send me a comment and then we'll bring you on the show as well. It's a party, right? It's the end of 2021.
Yes.
So go ahead, Anna.
Let's see. I have ADHD and my morning med is burned off a while ago. So what were the three again?
So
one success.
One
and
success.
Something you learned. Okay.
And, yep.
One success. I was actually able to. Husband has the microwave. That was that noise off in the distance.
We're live, folks.
We are live, and this is how live is. It's real life, folks. Real life all the time, unrelenting. So I'm a success I had. I actually was able to help a friend of mine, Zeph.
Right.
She was. She's done some really great events with this whole pivot to virtual events. A lot of us are getting burned out on Zoom. And so I know it's bad. It's a 4-letter word. I know, I get it. But here we are on StreamYard, and Zeph knows a lot of different people who make technology and who use technology in novel ways. And so I was able to be of use to her for some things that really helped her change up a business model that she had in mind, and she just needed a little encouragement. And so she's 200 miles an hour anyways. That's what her moniker is on one of her businesses. But she's a powerhouse, and she has great ideas. And it's really neat to be in a place where someone can ask you, what do you think of this idea? And when everyone's got goosebumps and you're all like, wow, this is a great idea. What her idea was to do a thing on live stream where it was a little like HSN or one of those home shopping type things, but using local to her or throughout the world vendors who would normally not be able to have access to sort of do holiday markets and bazaars and so forth, like people who would sell makeup or cookies or, whatever. And we did that last year, and we did it again this year. And this year was even bigger and better. And she had partnered with somebody who made a software that uses this logo, and it's called Captive, and it's fascinating. And she the person who's created this, Shannon, thank you. I totally spaced on the name. I had the picture in my head, but you can't broadcast the picture out of your head. That's next, I bet. Apple will make it so somehow. But so I was able to help make other people's dreams come true this year. And I was able to witness other people's things happening. A friend of mine produced this book. He wrote it, and it's 100 of us from all different walks of life that are doing things and what they think is going to be the next big thing in live streaming. And a lot of us have been live streaming for a bit of a while, because we seem to be in a comfortable space where a lot of people are still new at it, because we've been doing, my lab friends and I have been doing this since 2015. And Zeph was doing Google Hangouts before that. So, another group of friends of mine, they published this book last year, but of course with 2020, everything kind of gets, so they've all spoken at this thing called Social Media Marketing World. It's in San Diego. It's a big event for marketers. But to have them have a chance to have a book all together and so forth is pretty exciting. So I had their things nearby. I was on a thing last night.
So as you can tell, and Anna knows a lot of people, and she's a connector of people. Shannon, she mentioned Shannon is going to be on with us next year, well, in 2022. Zeph was
You're gonna
on
love her
this year, and I'm a big fan of Ross Brand. So yeah, so
I've known
those
him
are
for years. Yeah, he's
so
a great guy.
those are people that are pretty big in a live streaming community. Let's go back now and talk about, because we're short on time here. Let's talk about, Erica. I'm going to start with you again. Let's look at 2022. So we know what you did in 2021. We know what your success was and your lesson learned. Let's look forward now to 2022, which is coming in a couple of days here. What do you predict for 2022? Well, let's start this. Let's start with one goal that you have for yourself professionally for 2022, and then give us one prediction.
So the goal for myself is to host more events for myself. Last year I spent all the time hosting events for other people. So I'm gonna hold off on that and then host events for myself. One prediction is there'll be more people online. People will know that you can get analytics from hosting live events that you can't really get from in person. You can't really get in trouble too much on an online event. Yeah, so I think that's going to be, we're going to see more of that.
Okay, great. Asad, give me one of your goals for 2022 professionally, and then one prediction that you will have for 2022.
Oh, great. So yeah, to enhance our hospitality, our customer service, to increase jobs, at least have additional two full-time positions, and at our new location on Winton Road, and to have a happy employees, because happy employees make happy customers. So so that's the goal, to make a happy company culture. That's the goal for 2022, because now it's all about duplication, right? Entrepreneurs, we start doing it all by ourselves, but at a certain point, we got to duplicate and teach and train and show others, what it is we do. Delegation, show people what we've been doing by ourselves, and there we go.
Okay, good. And one prediction that you have for 2022. Let's look at it from a professional standpoint or from a business perspective.
So to increase our market outreach, our market reach, to increase our customers, and therefore by doing so, obviously increase our business revenue. We're I would say a profit for purpose, right? So we have a purpose behind what we're doing, and that purpose is to give people better options, and so to increase that, our market saturation, the message of Taste Supreme, which is all about giving people better options. Yeah.
Cool. And before Anna, quickly, one thing goal that you have for 2022, and one prediction that you will have for 2022, and be real quick.
Okay. I don't really have a lot of goals just yet. I haven't had that. I haven't been thinking about that right now because of reasons, and I'll tell you later. Prediction wise, though, I think we're going to see a lot more players step up to the plate. There's a lot of people who know how to work the basic technologies for live streaming. And a lot of the stuff is at affordable price points. So there's no excuse really not to get started if you have an interest whatsoever, because it's approachable, it's doable, it doesn't hurt, they can't bite you, they're off screen. So I think more people are going to step up to the plate, and we're going to see a lot more. I want to see more people from the Latin American communities. I want to see a lot more people from the African American communities, like we have represented tonight. And I want to see I want to see what everyone brings to the table, because everyone has something to say.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you struggle through it, and if you're falling apart or the microwave goes off or whatever, it doesn't really matter. Unless something catastrophic happens, like your stuff blows up or your Wi-Fi cuts out or something like that. And even then, people understand. You go back, you refresh, you find another device, you do the thing. And so there's really great tech out there. And I think stuff like Shannon's stuff, one of the things that she does is she's killer on the analytics part of it. And hardly anybody knows about that. And it's just fat. And so I think stuff like what she has is going to do very well this year.
Great. And as I said, we'll have Shannon on it's pretty soon in 2022. You're going to hear a lot about what the 30, we're going to take the 30 to another level in 2022. So I'm excited about that. Erica, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
You can find me on YouTube, Talk Virtual, Facebook, ESD Bates, LinkedIn, Erica Bates. I'm all over social.
She is, and indeed, she is all over social. And I've had an opportunity to interview her and also speak at one of her sessions that she does. And I'm looking forward to doing more with her in 2022. Asad, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how would they?
Oh, definitely. Check out our so we're on Facebook, Taste Supreme Bakery. Also on Instagram at Taste Supreme. And you also can always email us at info at Taste Supreme. Oh, and our website, tastesupreme.com.
And that's Taste Supreme. Right?
Taste of Supreme.
Taste of Supreme. So if you want to get a hold of Asad, that's Taste of Supreme, and he'll be happy to take care of you. Good food, vegan cookies, right? Love those.
Yes.
So, so terrific. Anna, if someone wants to get a hold of you briefly, how do they?
Well, I'm here on Facebook, or Meta, as it is now being called. I have a company that I'm building slowly because I'm trying not to make a lot of classic mistakes or expensive mistakes, because business can get expensive. So I'm here on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. Although I'm not active on Instagram because I keep getting locked out because never mind, tech. And then I'm also on TikTok, and I guess. So I'm on a lot of the socials and various derivations of Anna Roundsville or A Roundsville. And my business is Comment Curator. I'm a moderator.
Okay, great, awesome. Well, I want to thank you so very much, all of you. Erica, Asad, Anna, I want to thank you for jumping on, for coming in. I know Erica she's put her information in the chat if you want to do that. Asad, make sure that you put your information in the chat so that others can see it and contact you. So here is my prediction, right? As we do this in 2022. So I'm going to, let me just backtrack here and tell you some of the things that we did in 2021. So number one, we have updated, let me try to share this here so that I can, let's see if I can share what we did in 20. Okay, so this is what we did in 2021 for the 30. We updated our layout and brand. In April, we celebrated our 1 year anniversary for the 30. 1 year. Today, for 2021, this is our 50th live broadcast. 50 live broadcasts in 2021.
Nice.
We added live streaming to we live streamed to LinkedIn. So we started with Facebook, we expanded to YouTube. Now we are LinkedIn, and we just tested Twitter. And then we are going to have more diverse. So we did more diverse topics. We started with leadership, and then we went into entrepreneurship and small business. and we added more diverse topics all in 2021. So that's just a list of what we did in 2021. 2022. So here's the prediction for 2022. And I'm putting it out there now, similar to what we are doing here. 2022 is going to be the year of collaboration. Right? None of us can get to where we want to go alone.
Right.
We can't do it by ourselves.
Right.
So we have to engage each other and understand that together we're stronger. Yes. So in 2022, it's going to be the year of collaboration. I'm helping Erica help Assad help Anna, and so on. It's the year of collaboration. It's time that we come together as people and start to help each other, especially from a small business standpoint, right? We're all going towards a common goal of really serving each other, serving the human race. So how can we accomplish that? By helping each other.
Yes.
So 2022, the year of collaboration. So we got to do it. There's enough out there for all of us. So don't try to hold back and be selfish. Let's make sure that we collaborate, that we talk to each other, and that we help each other in 2022. All right. That's my prediction. That's the goal for 2022. It's the year of collaboration. So if you have a product, if you have a service, we want to help you. We want to make sure that we help you. That's under 30. I know Erica has her talk virtual, so she brings guests on, right? She wants to help you and is there to help. Assad, in terms of building and expanding and bring on more workers, he wants to help as well. So make sure the year of collaboration is 2022. Let's help each other, all right? So I want to thank the three of you so very much. Happy New Year to you. Make sure that it's a year of success, a year of good health, and also be safe, all right? Erica, Assad, Anna, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So as I said, 2022, the year of collaboration. Make sure, connect with us at the 30. If you would like to be under 30, you can do that. You can join us. I am going to show you exactly how you can connect with us at the 30. You can join our community. So the 30 is produced by the Jackman Group LLC. And as the founder and principal of the Jackman Group LLC, join our community. Be part of our community because we're going to expand what we're doing under 30, but more importantly, from a corporate standpoint, the Jackman Group, on January 25th, we will be celebrating our 11th year in business as a company, the Jackman Group LLC. Go to our website, see what we do. We are a learning and development company, and we work with individuals, we work with companies, we work with leaders, and we work with teams. The goal is to help your company or as an individual, your leader or your team, to take you from where you are to where you should be and where you want to be. That's our goal. And we work with you, whether for profit or non-profit or not for profit. So we want to work with you in 2022. Make sure that you drop me a line, info@jackmangroupllc.com. Make sure that you are here at the 30. And also on the corporate side, we want to thank all of our clients, all that have gone through our classes and graduated in 2021. And we're looking forward to a fantastic 2022 and making sure that we are serving you the best that we can. So we have some exciting things planned in 2022. Around our anniversary of the Jackman Group, which is January 25th, you will start hearing about that starting out next week. We're going to make a major announcement I think it's next week, but we're going to have something special that we are going to do for all of you, all of our viewers, and that will celebrate our 11th year in business as the Jackman Group LLC. So stay tuned, and as you leave 2021 and you look forward to 2022, make sure that you are safe, protect yourself and your family, and may God bless you and your family. And we look forward to seeing you in 2022. So that is about it. Take care, and thank you for being a viewer of The 30. God bless. See you.